Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. I was about to say Saturday. My days are still mixed. Just hopping up for a little bit, trying to do my weekly video. Um, See if I get back on pace and start doing my videos. I am feeling a whole lot better. I'm not going to say 100% because that would be a lie, but I am in the road to recovery. So thank God. Um, Dizziness have gone away. I still get my lightheadedness. I'm still obviously have my headaches and still working with the other. So one step at a time, doing everything that I'm told that I need to be do, and getting back into being normal again. I started my workouts again. Well, dance. I've been dancing, doing my dance workouts, and this week I should start working on my weights. I have to work on my upper body that needs some work. But as we know, this journey is a step in progress. I cannot expect things to happen overnight. So whenever you're in this type of journey, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes effort, it takes patience, it takes adjustments, it takes modifications, and it takes a mindset to make sure that you go where you wanted to go. It's not just miraculously gonna happen. You wake up one day and you're transformed. I am seeing the fruits of my labor, so I'm super, super excited. I still have a while to go. I mean, just by looking at me, look at me. Just by looking at me, you really can't tell how much I weigh. Um, Girl never tells how much she weighs, right? But for my personal goal and satisfaction, I would be extremely delighted to lose another 30 pounds. I will be excited. That will get me exactly where I need to be at. Um, where I want to be at, not where anybody wants me to be at. Let's state that. Let's make that clear. When you're on this type of journey, you're doing it for yourself, not for anyone. Um, oh, I'm holding my keto coffee and my pill. This is my morning. Sundays, as you guys know, I always wake up late. So this morning I got up and started doing laundry and I fixed my hair. I figured this week I'll go with the straight do instead of my curls, giving myself a change. And I felt that I want to look pretty for me today. You don't always have to wait for someone to tell you that, oh, you look pretty or you're going to go out to do something. I just felt in my heart today was a day for me. A day for me to make me happy. And um, this is my spa day. This is my spa day for myself. So hair is done. In a little while, I'll go do some facials and stuff and have some fun by myself. Reading, I've been reading a lot of books. So those books that I have put up earlier, I'm almost done. I mean, I was slow. I'm a fast reader, but I've been very slow reading. Of course, we understand why. Um, so I'm catching up on some more books. And my writing. And of course, now getting back to the order of business, starting back on my business. Not back on, just being more active on it and share a little bit more about the results and what it does and check up on all of my people to see how they're doing as well too. So first thing, without banging my teeth, right? Mm. Um, so what's new? Nothing is new. Nothing is new. Life continues. Words of wisdom. I have nothing I can think of right now today other than life is a journey and everybody is where they need to be at. You can never compare yourself to anyone else. You can never think of, I should be there. Why am I not there? You're right where you have to be. If you think you need to be somewhere else, then you need to sit back, reflect. What is it that you need to do different to get where you need to go? It's all about strategizing, analyzing, and effort. Everything in life, you need to put some effort. Nothing is going to fall in your lap. You just keep it moving. You make your choices. You create your future. I always have this thing. I always say, God lives inside of us. We can move mountains. That's just like my favorite phrase because it's what motivates me. Because through that, I know I am empowered to take control of my life and do with it what I want. I don't wait or depend on others to tell me what to do with my life. Granted, there's some things like when you're sick, you have to go to the doctors and they have the knowledge and you can't just rely on your own skills. You know, you have to sometimes collaborate and be flexible, because sometimes you have to do change. Sometimes it's all about collaboration, meeting someone halfway to get to where you want to go, because networking is the key in life. You have to network. You have to associate yourself with like-minded individuals, not just with anyone, because you want to be careful which kind of candy you pick out from the candy jar. You make sure you don't want to pick that sour one that's rotten. No, you want to make sure you pick up a good one that's actually going to make you think to the next level. You always want to be improving yourself, make something better of yourself. And when we're talking about making something better of yourself, it's not that you're going to have to reel in the millions or anything like that. I'm not talking about financial gain, though that is something else that, you know, everybody should focus on, because we all need to be where we need to be at in that sense. But I'm talking about you start with yourself first. When you get yourself where you want to be, everything else just falls in place, because you already have that mindset, that mentality of knowing where you want to go, what you want to do. You already started. Now it's time to go to the next journey. And that's one thing I always JoJo around with, because I am not perfect, far from it. I am so imperfect. I make so many mistakes. Get called on them as well too. But you know, that's life. Life is like a game of chess. You never know which piece is going to take you over to the end and make you the victor. Or do you? Because remember, it's all a game of strategy. So it's about strategizing and deciding what is it you want, because the ultimate key is you. You have the answers. You just need to learn to unlock them yourself. That was pretty good. You have the answers. You need to unlock them yourself. That is true. You know, that's just life. And I'm learning a lot of that stuff. You know, I have a lot of experience through trial and error. You know, I've been through a lot. And through those experiences and lessons, I made choices. Sometimes the choices were not good. Sometimes they were perfect. But it is through those lessons, those challenges and obstacles that we learn and overcome, that it makes us into the person we are today. Because without them, we cannot evolve into who we're supposed to be. You know, ultimately we were created not to stay stagnant, to improve and be a better person than what we are, in many realms, in many areas. So again, it starts with you. You have the key. You have control to make a difference in your life. Just like you have the key to be happy. You have the key to let depression, to let anxiety rule you. Granted, it's not an easy battle. I should know. I go through all of them. But I don't let them control me. Yes, there are times we're not going to win those battles. There are times they're going to take over and we are going to be falling into the deepest well and feel like we can't climb back out of it. But control your mind, control your thoughts. You breathe in, breathe out, rationalize, and start climbing back up. Because with every fall, you get up, you learn something, it moves you on to the next step. That's life. We all have battles, we all have challenges that we have to deal with. Some of us harder than others, but ultimately, it's life. We can't change it. We're here. We have to make the best that we can. So those are my 3 cents, my words of wisdom that I spontaneously, I can't even talk today, spontaneously come up with. So you guys miss my mispronunciation of words or my silliness. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. I don't think it's going to be as long as the other ones. As far as this is my keto coffee that I drink every morning with my Thermophytex pill. I take that twice a day. Obviously today is lunch and dinner since I didn't have no breakfast. But typically I take it for breakfast and for lunch. And then for lunch I have a meal. My issue, besides the fact of trying to lose my weight, it's not because I overeat, it's because I undereat, as weird as that is. So I've been learning to eat. Learning to make sure that I don't forget to eat. So that has been a real struggle for me, a challenge, but I think I'm overcoming it. You know, I still fall sometimes. I forget and I don't eat. And I have to tell myself, no, you can't do that. Come on, you gotta get back in cycle. I sound crazy, but yeah. So I take that, and then with the coffee, in the mornings I take my greens. I mix them together. But if I don't put the greens in the coffee in the morning, and I take my the new shake, I take that for lunch. I mix my greens with that. That's my meal supplement for my lunch. And then of course I have to eat dinner, you have to eat food. And through all this, water. Water. The body has how much percentage? I could be wrong. You can look it up. I could be wrong. But I think the body is composed of, 96-98% of water. So we are water, and everything else is, so we need water to supplement our body, to eliminate toxic, to nourish our body, our skin. It gets moisture, it gets nourished because you're feeding it. It's kind of like a flower. If you don't put water on a flower, and I'm looking at my flowers, right? Not the ones behind me. So I'm gonna turn this around. So my dead flowers, which I love, by the way, if you don't add water to flowers, they're gonna die. But you see, even though those are dead, I do things with them. My creativity does things with them, but I like them just the way they are. They're like immortalized. Anyway, changing subject. Flowers, you need to feed them. You need to put water on them so that they can stay nourished and they can last and they can grow. If you want to take the extra step and make sure that it's a solid grow and that it's not going to die or get any disease, you put vitamins in it. You put extra stuff on it to make it stay stronger. That's the body. You take care of it. You nourish it. You nourish it with water. You nourish it with the right food. You have to learn to eliminate certain foods from your diet because it's not good for you. Just think about back in all of our great-great-grands, how old they lived to be. It's because they didn't have all these processed foods and everything that we eat, and they have chemicals, and some of them cause illness and stuff. So that is really hurting our body. We're not doing good to it. So we got to learn to adjust, start to replace some of that stuff. I mean, we're earth. We came from earth, obviously from Adam, right? But we came from earth. So we need to nourish, protect our bodies. We need to keep all toxic away from them. And the best way to do it is with water to flush out some of those, eating right. And those are keys for you. And of course, if you have journeys, whether you want to lose weight, gain weight, solidified, or help with some sort of anxiety, vitamins, whatever, we have things to help. So I will put my link. Actually, you already know my link. You have any questions, just message me and I'll be more than happy to give you more details. I want to end this year by being able to touch many lives and help many people achieve their goals, because sometimes you just need that extra or that extra effort or that extra motivation from someone that can hold you accountable for. I can't talk no more. I'm getting tired, so that means my video is going to come to an end. But anyway, we always need someone to hold us accountable. Sometimes we can't do it ourselves, so it's kind of good to have a buddy system, have someone you can rely on that can tell you, hey, push you a little bit more. And if you have that someone and you wanted to go on that journey, I am here for you. That being said, I always love all of your comments, your support, your feedback, everybody that's always staying tuned to me to see how I'm doing. Thank you. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really love interacting with all of you, making sure that it goes both ways. So eventually I'll get the nerves. I keep on saying that it's gonna happen. I'll get that video out there for you live and you guys can interact and talk with me. But I wanted to give you a view of me today. See if I turn back a little bit. So if you seeing from the last times, oh, look at my hair. Look at my hair. Just with my coffee, my hair's been growing. As soon as I'm done with this, my next thing is going to be taking supplements to grow my nails and my hair. My nails are long, by the way. Look how long my nails are. These are my own nails. And again, it's all just drinking the coffee and all that. So I'm gonna let it go with this. Again, thank you for always tuning into my craziness, my silliness. And I'm back. I am back, and as long as I can stay healthy, you're gonna see me out here. But if I'm not, just remember I'm still around in the background, just not as active, but I'm still there. With that being said, you all have a wonderful, blessed Sunday afternoon, evening with your family, with your loved ones. Pay it forward, do something good. Remember, always do something good. If you can make a difference in one person's life, that person can make a difference in another person's life. And just remember, you created a cycle, and maybe we'll have a better world. Stay blessed. Thank you.